Cheers. Oh, hi.
Didn't see you there.
This is Jazz.
And this is Craig.
And this doesn't matter.
This is a show where my good buddy Craig and I watch a bunch of shitty movies, and in the process of watching the shitty movies, we define the tropes that tie all those movies together, and we call it a fucking microgenre. And then we get drunk by drinking hams, and we talk about it with you, and it's a great fucking time. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, it's like pretty straightforward.
You get how it works by now.
Yeah.
This week, we're talking about
SororiHorror. Hey, Jazz.
Hey, Craig.
What is the SororiHorror microgenre?
I'm gonna blow your mind here. Sorority horror films are films set in sorority houses.
Like horror films and sorority houses. Yeah, I guess there's not that much to it.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah, so there's like sorority ritual, there's Greek life, but there's also murder and slasher shit.
Yeah.
Jazz,
Yeah.
one of the things we do is contextualize that shit because we're smart, we drink, we talk, we think, we contextualize.
The first thing to do in the process of contextualization, casting your mind back.
Yeah, and you're
Let's
good
do
side.
it together. It's 1974. You're coming hot on the heels of the Italian giallo films, right?
Some hard-ass 70s murder mystery movies.
Yeah, and they're essentially just dudes with a knife murdering people.
Yeah.
Mostly women.
Yeah.
Then, in 1974, you got a guy named Bob Clark. And Bob Clark makes a film called Black Christmas.
Yeah.
And Black Christmas is essentially a giallo film and a slasher film set in a sorority house.
Yeah. So you're going to get a new wave informed by that are taking the slashery, giallo-y thing and setting it in the sorority house. And it becomes kind of its own microgenre with a whole shitload of movies that exist being made to this day.
And fortuitously enough, Bob Clark goes on to make a film called Porky's, which kind of sets off the whole college, frat, horny film craze.
Mixing Porky's with Black Christmas gets you to SororiHorror, maybe. We watched a bunch of movies for this. Let's start listing them off.
The movie that we started with is Sisters of Death from 1976. And then we watched House on Sorority Row from 1983.
Right. Then we watched The Initiation from 1984.
And then there's Sorority House Massacre from 1986. And finally,
From the same year, 86, you get Killer Party.
bunch of great movies, Craig.
Dude, they're great.
It was a great time.
Yeah, you're going to love these.
Craig, what we do here is talk about movies, and the way we talk about movies here on this show, where you and I get drunk
Yeah.
and fucking whistle farts into each other's ears, we talk about tropes.
Yeah. I thought you were going to ask me about this, so I thought of one.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Hit me, baby.
It's called Savage Sister.
Oh, okay.
So in these movies, there's a sorority, there's pledges trying to get in. Who's in charge? The Savage Sister. This is the head sister of the sorority in charge. She's calling the shots.
Work assignments will be posted Monday.
Everybody listens to her.
No dates until initiation, except for the frat party Friday night.
She's gonna get you into some shit.
Leave it to Megan the Maniac to dream up some bullshit thing like this.
She's going to be oftentimes the instigator of some problems.
So Savage Sister is always instigating some shit. She's telling you to do some shit you don't want to do, and it's gonna get everybody in trouble and set off all kinds of murderous madness shit. Yeah.
But you know what you have to do? You have to fucking deal with it.
You gotta deal with it.
Because you're just some fucking flunky pledge.
Because you're trying to get into Alpha Sigma Figma Pi.
You know what? So somebody got murdered, and you had to watch it. And you just gotta shut up and deal with it.
God, let her go! We haven't got time to waste pampering her. She's a baby. Her and Stevie. Leaving us to do this ourselves. For Christ's sakes, we're in this together. After this is over.
And you gotta take a math test on Monday.
It's hard being under the Savage Sister, but she calls the shots, so.
Cowards. You're all a bunch of goddamn cowards.
Pranks.
Jazz,
Craig.
let's lay out some more tropes. I'm sure we got more. I know you got one.
I got one for you.
Yeah.
This one's called It's All Fun and Games.
It's all fun and games until
somebody gets fucking murdered.
there are all these pranks in these movies.
A week from Saturday is prank night.
It's all about pranks.
What's up for prank night?
It's all about Grecian pranks.
We're hosting for Beta Tau. I can't think of a better place for you to set up your prank. Can you?
You know how the Greeks played pranks on each other?
Apparently, so part of being in a sorority, fraternity, that whole Greek life shit, I guess is pranks.
Yeah. Just being shitty to each other.
Like, this prank is gonna go super wrong. Weirdly, it probably involves like a gun.
Are you threatening me?
If that gun is real, you are all in serious trouble.
Probably don't do pranks with live weapons. It's all fun and games till somebody dies and you have to hide their body.
In the pool.
College. It's great.
Yeah, these are the best years of our lives.
Understanding
I totally
films
got it.
is about talking about tropes. Let's talk about tropes.
This one's called Secrety Secrets.
Secrety secrets.
There's some dark ass secrets.
You know there's a tombstone in the backyard of that place?
Like,
Oh, yeah, that makes
there's
sense.
people hiding secret pasts. There's illegitimacies.
I've been standing here wondering why we've done this thing.
There's a dark underbelly.
There's a dark
happening.
underbelly somebody doesn't want to talk about.
Why we've created this horrible lie.
It cannot be acknowledged. It's repressed. There's all kinds of old feelings that come forth in dreams.
Fire, Daddy!
Yeah.
And like hypnosis.
Mommy! Smoke, can't breathe!
And like has to be revealed, and some secret will be revealed, some illegitimate love child, or like some prank gone wrong that led to somebody's death.
I was there the night the fraternity brother died. It was at one of our April Fool parties that we had that unfortunate accident with the guillotine.
You can't talk about it
What is it?
Nothing.
because it's super dark, and like you're involved and you feel hella like guilty about it because like you were involved in that death.
No one murdered your daughter. We all loved Elizabeth.
That's true, Mr. Claiborne. That's true. You've got to believe that.
And it was college and it was supposed to be fun, but somebody died.
Well, and maybe it wasn't even college. Maybe it was back when you were a kid. And maybe like some sort of murderer is like seeking revenge based on this dark
Maybe
secret.
somebody wants revenge for something like people did hell long time ago, and like now somebody needs to come back and like start murdering people to like get back at you and the house or whatever, that sorority that like did them wrong or some shit.
And then you got to go to class and do a math test on Monday. What are we doing?
Hey, Jasmine, buddy, old pal, let's do another trope about the microgenre SororiHorror.
Craig, this one's called, you got to twist it. Twist it to simulate narrative.
There's always a twist in these motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Claiborne, please. I never dreamed she was planning suicide.
Twist is a big part of the SororiHorror microgenre. Shit's gonna flip around on you like a motherfucker. You think you got it, you don't got it. You actually probably do have it.
You probably got it.
But it's trying real hard to make it
Also,
like...
I'm realizing now that we totally fucking blew it. And this fucking trope should have been called Twisted Sister. Look, Craig, we're really nailing it down here. We're kind
We're
of
almost there.
understanding
Yeah,
it.
we're getting it.
But I feel like there's a couple like little dusty corners we can dive into.
We gotta set the milieu. A big part of the sorority life is like partying.
Yeah.
And when you're at a party, you might find music by these guys.
So just some like
So
random
some-
ass band.
I go down and said the clocks are pulling off of my song.
Some random ass band is gonna show up in your SororiHorror movie. It shows up.
Kids love music.
Jazz.
Yeah.
Let's do one more. We've dug in. Let's give one more little trope here.
How about we talk about guys or goobers?
This is a microgenre of film specifically focused on women, but the dudes in it are specifically goobery.
Yeah, so
there's a goober quality here.
Yeah, we went into these films assuming that it would be totally misogynistic. While there is
it's
some
got
of
that. It's got that.
Sure,
It's got that.
Certainly, but they deal with the men as total wieners.
I'm so embarrassed.
Get used to it, kiddo.
Focuses on the group of women. That's where all the characterization happens. These guys show up, and they're even more goobery than your average slasher film.
Now, I know what you're gonna say.
Fuck you!
You got some goobers in 80s slashers. These are the most goobery. They're selling a different kind of guy in this movie, in these kind of movies. Yeah.
Look at him. Ooh, yeah. He is cute.
Craig,
Jazz.
we need a little peer review.
Yeah. We've gone through the syllabus. We've looked at all the movies. We've looked at all the tropes.
It's time to grade these motherfuckers.
Let's grade these motherfuckers.
Let's see who passes and see who fails.
Let's just go from the top. Let's grade maybe the earliest entry into the true SororiHorror. Let's talk about Sisters of Death. What would you give it?
C+.
I agreed. It's not a great movie, but it sets all the fucking tropes in place. It's really important setting the tropes. How would we critique and grade The House on Sorority Row?
I'm giving that a B+.
I would agree. You think about B+, that means it's better than average.
Yeah.
A little better than average.
Yeah, and you've done something at least a little bit unique for the time.
Yeah. Sure.
Craig, what sort of grade would you give The Initiation?
The Initiation is great. Hits a lot of the tropes of the SororiHorror microgenre. I'm gonna give it like a B+. I might give it an A-.
You're a great teacher.
Hey, Jazz.
Yeah.
If you were to grade Sorority House Massacre, what would you give it?
I think I'm giving it a B-.
It's more than passing.
Oh, it's definitely passed.
Maybe not the best in the microgenre.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll buy that.
Craig.
Yeah.
I would like for both of us to grade Killer Party at the same time.
Sure, okay.
We're two different professors.
Yeah, Yeah, we've studied the genre, but we come from different schools.
Killer Party, what grade does it get?
I'm giving it a B. And that's not light. That means it's better than average.
I'm giving it a solid A.
You're giving it an A. So we're not that far, but a little different.
Yeah.
It's kind of the zany one.
Yeah.
You like the zany ones.
I like a zany one. I like a little spit and vinegar.
Completely passable, fun entry into the SororiHorror genre. I'm giving it a B. You giving it an A. It's good.
Yeah.
We're saying it's good.
Yeah. Overall, group project.
Final grade of the SororiHorror microgenre. I'm giving it an A, dude.
Yeah.
I'm going A. Overall, if you like slasher movies, this is A grade material. This was fun. This was a fun one to go through.
This was a great. Listen, we've watched a bunch of garbage movies before now, and these are garbage movies, but in a
certain way,
in a great sort of way. And what I would say is that these are the best times of our lives.
These are the best times
of our lives.
These are the best times
of our lives. This doesn't matter.
These are the best times of our lives. These are the best times.
These are